Hello and welcome to the Week in Review, the show that brings you up to date with the week that was. Here are the top stories of the week. RBI cuts repo CRR by 25 basis points, each to shore up growth. Bharti Airtel posts 72% drop in Q3 net profit. Vodafone says spectrum auction guidelines illegal, discriminatory. The Reserve Bank of India lowered its key policy rate for the first time in 9 months. It cut the policy rate by 25 basis points to 7.75%. Despite the rate cut, the RBI sounded cautious about further easing of the rates as it waits to see the government's upcoming budget. The central bank has revised its growth target for the year to 5.5% from 5.8%. It is now critical to arrest the loss of growth momentum without endangering external stability, the RBI said. All eyes are on the budget due in late February. India's largest telecom operator, Bharti Airtel, completed 3 consecutive years of falling profits. It reported a 72% drop in net profit for the third quarter to 284 crore rupees from 1,101 crore rupees a year ago. Analysts are also worried about company's Africa operations. The company's net profit drop has been attributed to higher depreciation and amortization costs, interest costs, and forex fluctuation. The Bharti stock fell by 3% to close at 329 rupees. Vodafone India has called the spectrum auction guidelines illegal, discriminatory and contrary to the government's earlier decisions. The guidelines have arbitrarily fixed the spectrum reserve price at levels higher than that of international benchmarks, Vodafone said. The Department of Telecom is preparing to auction the 900 MHz spectrum in March, around 18 months before the Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata licenses of the operators are set to expire. Now a look at some major financial results. Jet reported a net profit of 85 crore rupees in the quarter ended December compared with a net loss of 101 crore rupees in the year-ago period. But achieving overall profitability still remains a challenge. The fiscal third quarter is usually the most profitable for domestic airlines. Etihad Airways is in talks to buy 24% stake in Jet Airways. The airline's shares barely budged, rising 0.1% to close at 622 rupees. Next up is the record profit posted by ICICI Bank. The bank recorded its highest ever increase of 30% in net profits at 2,250 crore rupees. Higher interest income from loans to companies and individuals contributed to the profits. Chanda Kochar, CEO of ICICI, said the bank's margins are improving internationally and it has the capacity to grow faster than the industry. Moving on to the auto sector. Auto firms in India have had muted domestic sales volumes for January. High cost of borrowing and weak economic sentiment is taking a toll on auto sales volumes. Car makers, however, remain optimistic for the coming months as banks begin to lower interest rates after the RBI policy rate cut. Maruti Suzuki sold a total of 103,026 units in January 2013, while Hyundai Motor sold 34,302 units. Bucking the trend was Mahindra & Mahindra, which reported a 16% expansion in domestic volumes to 47,841 units. Now some news in brief. Agriculture Minister Sharad Pawar has said he would retire from parliamentary politics by 2014, but would continue to work for his party. A former Maharashtra Chief Minister, Pawar hasn't ever lost his seat. Having been elected to the Lok Sabha 8 times, he had earlier hinted that he would not contest another election to the lower house. He was evasive when asked who would succeed him as the head of the NCP. The government said foreign retailers are free to source items from any region in the country, irrespective of where they open the stores. Trade Minister Anand Sharma said that it is entirely the company's decision from where it should source the items. The government allowed 51% foreign direct investment in multi-brand stores last year in November. And that's all we have for you. Thanks for watching.